we go. Alright, before I do all that, I'm gonna check Discord. While Discord's loading up on my phone, also gonna just check PC side and everything. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, let me just check everything here because I didn't touch my phone so long that and did the thing. I was like, oh, like it's just like this usual thing. Okay. Yeah, I had to like play around with my phone a little bit to kind of get it to wake up and everything. So that way, especially being able to get back on Discord via mobile, I can I can be able to check my bots and everything. I know I also have to do the thing of like I know I also have to do the thing of fixing the game category. Now I'm pretty sure people are I'm not gonna say like I'm a psychic or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure like maybe there might be some people who are gonna be asking the question of like why is your thing on games and demos for, and the reason for it is because it's a bit of it's a kind of, I guess you could say it's a quote unquote feature that happens when you try and stream directly from the PlayStation 4 console. Because like no matter if you, because like say for example like no matter what you're trying to set up for and everything, it's like if you even if you try to set up like the Steam category and stuff beforehand, it will always go to certain things at times, and in the case of like the Doom plus Doom 2 port, it always just goes to games and demos instead of like being just like Doom or Doom 2 or something like that. So like whenever I get the Stream Elements notification, I have to go and uh, I have to like, go and adjust it myself, which is very stupid. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead, since everything seems to be working and all that. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to a second stream for today. So, earlier today, I did my original planned stream for Monday, which was some Dead by Daylight. I was playing the 2v8 mode, playing in a few rounds of Survivor, maybe a few rounds of Killer, and everything like that. Because originally it was supposed to be like ending tomorrow, in a sense, but I think like they have extended it, which I know a handful of people. Well, I know like the community is kind of like up in arms per se, where it's like half is like how like where it's like half the people are not liking the fact that TVA has possibly been extended to others, liking it or whatever. But yeah, I played a few things of that, and everything. And I was thinking to myself, what can I possibly do for a stream, for like a possible second stream if I was actually going to be streaming around my normal time frame? Um, at first I kind of thought about maybe playing some more Night Rain. Because I had like two things that I was kind of doing in that game where I was like, because like for one, I was thinking about maybe doing more of my attempting of trying to play Night Rain solo as Iron Eye, going up against like the main bosses and everything. And then I was thinking to myself, well, there's that, but there's also my little my little thing of doing my Faith Raider run. Because I had started that quite not too. I started it quite recently, and I took on the first two bosses of the game and everything like that. So I was like, oh, maybe I can do that. But I was like, maybe I'll give it just a slight little break, even though like I am still gonna be doing like a lot of Night Rain streams on the channel. So then came Doom, because in some cases I would be doing what I like to refer to as Doom on Monday, which is a thing for during my active week of streaming. But I was thinking to myself, like, well, what can I do? Because I have like I know I have like a couple of mods that I'm currently in the process of doing, but I also have a lot of shit ton of other mods I can try and play around with. So I was like, well, decisions, and lo and behold, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of curious to play this. So this is what we're going to be playing today. So with that being said, welcome to my first playthrough of Pirate Doom 2. So, Pirate Doom 2 was made by, I guess, apparently someone named Darch back in 2024. And then Pirate Doom 2 is a sequel to the 2014 mod called Pirate Doom. It's a 32-map adventure full of eye patches, ships, treasures, and rum. So, some of you guys are probably asking or asked about, like, if this is the sequel, if this is a sequel, then how come you haven't done Pirate Doom? And the answer pretty much is that Pirate Doom is known to use like advanced features that would not work on this port. It does things like for like the more advanced source ports, so like UZ Doom, what have you. Um, so yeah, like I couldn't be able to play this at all. Unless somehow someone like made like someone of like a remake of something like that, but I doubt that will ever happen. So basically, we're gonna be trying to play this instead. We're gonna be trying to play this and everything like that, and see what it's like. Um, Now I believe I did make like a little save right here, because I wanted to kind of like do a little showcase of the weapons and everything. So what I did in this case is I loaded up the first map with no enemies, as you can see, like 0, 0. And the first map of this is called Drunken Sailors Early in the Morning. And this is basically the only level that I played in the mod, because everything else past that, like I don't know what to expect. But anyway, so we're gonna go in order and everything. So this is basically the melee weapon. You got like I want to say like a curved sword. I don't think it's really I don't think there's really any difference. So I think like this is one of those little situations where like they kind of like the same thing going for the fist, but they put it for the chainsaw as well. So it's like, oh, you do this and then what have you. So this here is the pistol here's the pistol. Fires much faster than the regular Doom pistol. Everything, which is pretty cool. Also, you can see, it actually has like some smoky particle effects, stuff, what have you. You can probably tell already, but Doom Guy looks, the Doom Guy face looks like a pirate. It's got like the pirate, toboggan thing, pirate thing on his head. Got the eye patch. You got a nice little mustache, little curvy mustache. This here is the shotgun. It's pretty cool. I don't know what this is called, but it's basically the shotgun replacement. Fires like 2 rounds per thing. Got the chain gun replacement. It's like a Gatling gun. Thankfully, unlike some of the other stuff that I've seen with this, like it actually has, it actually allows you, to move out and about. And everything, so there's that. There is that. I believe I believe like the ammo counting stuff is still like exact same. So it's like 200 bullets, 50 shells, 50 rockets, 300 cells, or in this case like bullets, lead, cannon, and I guess like grog. And then I think like once you possibly find the backpack, because I want to say that's probably going to be a thing, but I don't know. But like I'm pretty sure like if you possibly find a backpack, and it's going to like double the ammo capacity, so it's like bullets go from 200 to 400, leads go from 50 to 100. The bullets go from 200 to 400. Lead rounds go from 50 to 100. Same for the cannon rounds, and then the grug is 300 to 600. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is the rocket launcher. Maybe it's giant cannon. Use fireball. Like I said, I don't know what exactly this weapon is called, but it is basically the plasma rifle replacement. And then of course you got the BOG replacement, which in this case is like a giant bomb, or big bomb. So yeah. And of course, if you ever wanted to see what the full HUD view looks like, there you go. So yeah. Alright, so now that I've shown off the weapons and everything, I'm going to now play the thing. So beer is pretty much the health bonuses. Of course, you can both see, you know, the demons are in the pirate themed, you know, look as well. You know, these are the zombie men. The booty, if you will, is point towards your armor, so basically it's armor bonuses. I believe the wine is like a stim pack, so it gives like 10 points of health. Spinach, and spinach is of course the berserk, because of course it is. So yeah, now we hit this, bring down the yellow key. It's a temporary little thing as well, so you have to be pretty quick about it. And yeah, this is a little thing I think you have to use to bring down the little gate thing right here. And that's how you exit the level. But I do want to see something real quick. Apparently there's a secret, but I don't know where the fuck it could be. It's kind of funny how it says like no jumping, you know, because that's kind of like the, cause I say that's kind of like the rule of thumb, if you will, when it comes to classic Doom, you know, stuff like. It's like a lot of people make like mods and stuff where you're not supposed to be able to like jump or crouch or anything. Now, apparently there's a secret that I don't know where the fuck it could be in a place like this. Way hey, and up she rises. Oops. Meant to do that. Pirate Pinkies. Everyone's just coming for mirrors, apparently. Wow, weird. Blow them on high, he says. My weird. Alright. And I think that is supposed to be like the big mech kit stuff. Wait, I found a secret. Whole lot of grog. So far, it seems like I'm only getting like stuff. I'm only being able to use like my sword and my pistol. Timbers me shiver. You got the musket. Alright, so we got the blue key. I like the fact it actually has like a sound of when the fiber replacements, you know, like they hit a wall or something. There's the brrrr. Abandoned ship. Oh, I like the little animations. Abandoned ship. I mean, the fire. There's a activity on this thing. It's crazy. Okay, I got all the kills and items. I'm just liking that one secret apparently. Beachside Bastion. I'm gonna save it right there. That way I don't have you know, anyone trying to take pot shots at me. Arrgh! Okay. Now, as far as like how long the stream will be, like, I think the idea that kind of comes to my mind is something that I sort of did when I was doing that Doom 2 Redux mod thing, where it's like, you know, depending on like, you know, how long the levels are and how difficult, you know, like how, like depending on how long the levels are and everything like that, or like, you know, if I, you know, have like fatigue or, you know, whatever the case may be, but like, I feel like for the most part, like the main thing is, you know, if I can somehow hit an intermission text thing, then that would be like like a nice little goal of like, hey, you know, you can stop here for right now.
Yar. No. Yar. Yar.
Bring. That boy was just chilling there. On tippy tap of the edge. Yes. Abandoned ship. Damn it. Skullport. Look alive, landlubbers.
Blow them out now.
Oh, pirate lost souls. Yes, care of abandoned ship. lovers. Was it just me or was someone crying? Oh, hello. He's a wet. Gotta love the music. Shovels. Pillage Village. Okay, so this is map 6. Give me a second, I just want to check some things. Like, well, when I'm checking things out, I also will just overall just vibe to the music. But hopefully everyone's having a good day today and everything. For me, it's okay. Nothing, nothing really to write home about. I'm not gonna say you know I've had like a bad day or anything like that. Thankfully everything was, you know, pretty chill like. Man, that sound makes Jimmy sound even more jibbified. Brrrn, brrrn. Ow.
Look alive, landlubber. Look alive. Look alive. Dead men. That's the rum. All right. That's the rum. Avast! Alleyway!
Thankfully, I've been Raspanoj. Scurvy, Sklurry. Huh. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Well, in that case, well, in any case, though, I am going to kind of like still do it though, even like I think it's like an intermission text, but normally in map 7 is where you get the intermission text thing, so yeah, I know this is a bit of a short stream and everything like that. Yeah, I'm gonna probably, um, yeah, well, I had the idea of what I was gonna say in my head, but then kind of went over it. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and everything, because I'm also gonna be trying to, work on, I think like maybe, I think like at least one video from from DVD stream. I will be making like like I think like one of the killer matches that I had where it's like I can manage to get like an 8K and everything. So at most I'm gonna be trying, to play around with that and everything. Make like a little like stream highlights, if you will. I call them I don't know if they all like say that they're stream highlights because it's like, oh, like you see like bits and pieces and everything like that. Well, I just like make like certain moments as their own little videos and whatnot. Still, I call them stream highlights because I kinda want to. But anyway, so we're going to end, like I said, and we are going to raid. We're going to raid into the inverted shadow, because right now, the Apex himself, LK Unbreakable, uh, um, is streaming right now. He's kind of taking over the channel, I guess, at least for the time being, even though this ain't October. He's playing The Binding of Isaac Repentance, or whatever. And I do like being able to raid into there whenever I can. So, but yeah, as always, everyone, just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Um, my next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be tomorrow, aka Tuesday. Um, right now, I'm thinking about probably going back to a game one of the games I haven't played in a while. I think it's like some. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's basically like a Zelda CDI type of game that was made for like the modern era, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. But we might try and play around more with that because I haven't touched that game in ages. Um, Friday will be Ion Fury, hopefully trying to do more of the DLC and everything for the first time. Saturday will be shoot 'em up Saturday with it's probably gonna be more of it's probably gonna be more blood. Refresh supply doing the marrow. Oh, not the marrow. Yeah, yeah. The marrow. Yeah, it is the marrow. I was trying to think about something. I was like, but yeah, we're gonna be trying to do some more blood refresh supply with the marrow mod thing. Doing episode 1. And as far as Saturday goes, not 100% sure yet. Cause on the one hand, I'm thinking about stuff like maybe I might do um another little shooter game or something like that, but we'll see. Until then, as always, though, if you enjoyed what you saw today and you watch this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, and all the usual good stuff, and feel free to follow me on Twitter as well. But until I see you on the next video or live stream, as always, take care, everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.